So, metagames. We like to have gimmicks.
Oh, you have a gimmick for Donkey Kong?
And so this is a hard play, Luke. Sorry, I didn't introduce you properly.
Oh, right. And we know this by the red?
The red. So they're all color-coded.
Yeah.
Welcome to the hard play. I'm player 1, you guys are now spectators. You get demoted from player to spectator.
Goodbye, everybody.
But spectator is still a level above someone in chat. Sorry, chat.
All right.
Technically, people in chat are also spectating, but we can hear your voice. So that's
being
like
a
one level above.
middle-class citizen, a second-rate citizen, is still better than usual. So
yeah, that's right.
I'll take the promotion.
So yeah, hard plays are playing the game through on a hard difficulty. Normally with something that's an interesting, like a weird, unique difficulty. But yes, Luke, you had a question.
Yeah, but Michael Gerbaz of Metagames, Donkey Kong has no difficulty setting.
That's right, Luke. So what we're going to do is we're going to make up our own hard difficulty for this game. Just because I felt like playing it. Because, you know, some people know me that I like to get meta. Some people like me know that I like to be a bit nostalgic.
Some people like me.
And so I thought, why not just chuck those two things together and play the fucking game that I love so much. So for this hard mode of Donkey Kong, I'm going to be playing Donkey Kong only, no Diddy Kong.
Oh!
Unheard of.
So
we big.
Just not picking him up ever.
So what happens if you lose it?
If what?
If you lose Donkey Kong?
Then I die and restart the level.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he loses a life.
And it's just a life lost. I will attempt to not pick up any Diddy Kong barrels. It's very hard because of the muscle memory.
yeah, no doubt.
But
now, Donkey also plays differently to Diddy in the first, doesn't he?
Yes. Yep. So Diddy Kong is what people use for speedrunning.
Yeah.
Because his cartwheel is like nuts. And so he just goes along, like spinning through shit. Mm-hmm. Like timing the cartwheels right, you can
I gotta go pee-pee, I'll be back.
Yeah.
Oh no, guy, no pee-pee's allowed on this stream.
Fuck! This
you have to hold it. Welcome to Metagames.
That's the hard play.
Yeah, that's the hard play.
I need to get hard to keep all the piss.
No, guys are soft play.
So
okay, so what is Donkey Kong's
move?
Unique sales point.
He does the roll.
He has the roll, but Diddy has the cartwheel, right?
Yeah, and so Diddy's faster. I think the cartwheel has like more iframes. Oh, that's why the speedrunners use it. Oh, what have I done? I've already.
What have you done?
So, good thing.
Switch?
I switch, and I just fucking kill him, and then we keep going.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because I just stopped paying attention. I just started playing Donkey Kong.
Yeah, totally.
Stopped paying attention straight away. So, the plan is, if I accidentally pick one up, immediately switch to Diddy Kong and just fucking die. There's a few areas that I know of for sure that there's a few areas that you can't you have no choice. Like in the minecarts and stuff, you'll auto pick him up.
Okay.
So the plan is there that we'll just immediately take a hit again. If it's the case where I pick up Diddy Kong by accident and get hit immediately, like by accident, without having time to purposely get hit, then we'll just count that as a death, and I will purposefully kill Donkey Kong off of the ledge as well.
In the cart levels, you tend to just get one shot anyway, don't you?
No.
Like you no?
No.
You don't.
No, it doesn't. So you can take a hit in the cart and then keep going.
Okay, sure. So I was thinking there was more like the biggest danger was gravity.
If you fall off, it's an insta kill. But if you get like collide with another minecart, Donkey Kong just goes fuck and runs off, and then
that sounds
I'm far more adjusted to DKC 2 and 3. I'm
adjusted to just holding down that Y button. Because running is picking up barrels. It's just
something
it's too hard.
Something I missed in chat though. I would like to see a Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh yeah, I got distracted by Kai.
Chrono Trigger.
That would be
Dude,
fucking
Chrono
gorgeous.
Trigger with that pretty and that kind of soundtrack. Dude, they're
Yeah, soundtrack especially. I've still never beaten Chrono Trigger. Yeah, I've played very, very little of the beginning.
Well, I mean, if
meaning to
only
get
there
into
was
it.
like a way that you could focus on that and do a full playthrough, like a stream or something.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Like we'll never know. Like it's an interesting suggestion, Ethan. But like, why bring up these hypotheticals, these useless hypotheticals.
Simply
True.
ridiculous. Yeah.
Not
So
a
many
hypothetical,
DK
but
barrels.
another fun fact about
Fun
Donkey Kong
facts.
Country.
Hit us.
Fun facts.
Hit us with the DK facts.
Did you know? Donkey Kong Country was originally intended for the Nintendo 64.
Oh,
By the time Donkey Kong Country development kicked off, Nintendo was already working on its successor to the SNES, initially dubbed the Ultra.
uh-oh.
3D modeled visuals working on the SNES, and the N64 went in a different direction, focusing
Sorry.
on the polygonal visuals.
I got kicked out of the chat for some reason. So you were talking about the
Lol.
Ultra 64. That
Ouch.
I heard. So sorry.
Yeah.
Roll that back.
Yeah, take it again.
Nintendo are in my fucking stream. This is in my Discord. This is fucking terrifying.
No, not Giga
Yeah.
Link 3.
Not this Ultra 64 bullshit. So initially dubbed the Ultra 64, and DK Country was intended for that system. Ultimately, though, Rare figured out how to get their 3D modeled visuals working on the SNES, which is what you're looking at the moment. And for the N64, they went in a different direction, which is what you saw with DK64 with its polygonal visuals.
Yeah, nice. So it was the them realizing that they could like pre-render the textures and turn them into sprites. They were like, we can do it. We have the technology. Little boy down
That's
here.
great. Wow. Jeez, there are many things that could have doomed Donkey Kong
No,
at
you
any point
don't.
in time, right? Or just sends it down a very different path.
Yeah, well, you think of like Donkey Kong 64, I don't know.
So Ultra
are
64
you guys
sounds
a
like
fan?
it would have been pre-PlayStation in that case. Potentially.
The Ultra 60 when the Ultra 64 was being developed, yeah, it would have been just before.
Would have been.
Would have been just around the same time as the PlayStation was coming out, and
Yeah.
like Nintendo just kind of went, well, we've got a 64-bit console, let's just call it the
Damn
Nintendo
it.
64 instead.
Diddy Kong, you son of a bitch.
Personally, Ultra 64 sounds awesome.
It does. It sounds very cool.
Mm.
Eat a dick, Diddy Kong. Didn't mean to do that at all.
You have ruined it.
A really strange thing about this though, Donkey Kong Country began as a boxing game.
No way.
Oh,
I've never heard this.
Oh wow!
Do
the
tell.
throwback to. Okay, so they referenced that in
So Rare, the company that originated
I want that
the
help.
Donkey Kong Country series, initially impressed Nintendo with a very simple boxing demo. The game was nothing more than a few frames of animation, but it utilized a new style of graphics whereby a 3D computer model was made, then scanned and turned into a 2D sprite. This allowed for cartoony Nintendo-like characters that were as detailed as the photo-scanned visuals in games like Mortal Kombat. Nintendo's American branch would champion Rare to Miyamoto and Genyo Takeda, the creator of Punch-Out! And eventually the go-ahead was given to make a game using their new visual technique.
Oh, I gotta fucking Diddy
what you're
Kong
looking at-
somehow.
could have been a boxing game.
Michael,
these
sorry,
sprites.
did you end your Discord stream?
Oh, probably when it kicked me out, it stopped streaming it.
Oh,
no.
okay. I was like, wait, which
Oh,
one am I
no.
watching?
So the sprites you're looking at the moment, like the Donkey Kong and the enemies and
So
stuff.
this was intended for.
The boxing one.
Yeah,
boxing?
these were all
These
meant
sprites.
for a fighting game or
So
a
it would
boxing
have been.
game.
So it would have been. How would this come across as a boxing game? I'm thinking it would be more. So
It would have
more
been
like a side.
as a well, yeah. As I was explaining, it was given the same kind of treatment Mortal Kombat was given. So it would have been like a 2D fighter, just a side scroller.
Okay.
And yeah, so these are actually 3D images that have been scanned onto a 2D image. So they created these 3D images instead of just creating them in this kind of engine. They scanned them in.
Yeah.
That's a crazy way to do these sprites.
Yeah, that is.
The GameCube controller does not work with this at all. Jump is not the A button.
No, jump is B.
I'm just like, what the fuck?
B for jump, bro. But
SNES layout, dude. Get out of here.
with the boxing thing though,
Dick.
it was 15 years later that one of the opponents in the Wii version of Punch-Out was Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That
right.
was
It was kinda like
Mike
their-
Tyson.
Yeah. That was a really quick way to beat that boss. Good work.
Nice one. Yeah. Also,
My knowledge of
it
Donkey
always-
Kong Country is these first two worlds are like ingrained in my brain from playing it as like a 5-year-old. Rest of the worlds, not so much. So that's what the main difficulty of this playthrough is going to get to, is when I'm in the levels that I'm not familiar with and I've got no second chances.
Seeing bosses, especially in this era, that don't have a static flat like 3 HP. It's like, wait, it took 5 hits? That's illegal.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
That's not allowed.
No. Jeez,
Everybody
these
knows
levels,
the rule of
you're
3.
making these levels look real short.
Well, I figured there's going to be a lot of like retrying and like, oh shit, I ran out of all the lives and I'm going to have to reload and play through levels again to get back up to where we're up to. Yeah, whatever. It's over anyway. Oh, shit. No. No going back.
Cool.
So yeah, I'm thinking get through the easy stuff first with no problem, and then when people stop watching, I start. When it's late at night.
Are you gonna?
What am I doing?
Are you gonna do the thing
Oh,
instead of
What's the
is
thing?
this like
I
you
forget.
shoot into the roof at the
Well,
start?
so you can either.
Oh no! Don't tell him about the that.
Really? Are you gonna
Yeah,
do
yeah.
it so you can skip ahead? So
Yes.
no, I'm telling you then. So Michael.
Dev
Oh,
shortcut.
well, no, never mind. There's
Too
a
late.
dev shortcut right at the start there. If you can lob over that over that barrel and hook to the left, there is an invisible barrel that will shoot you through the entire level.
I've
I
seen
ruined
the
it.
invisible barrel like just once in a playthrough. I've never actually done it.
Michael,
And where the
look
fuck
out!
are the enemies? I'm trying
I've
to
managed to get to the title screen.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Look out!
We need something to hit Diddy Kong off of this fucking cart.
Yeah.
You're gonna
there's
finish
stuff
it
we
with,
can
with Dibbly
jump
Kong.
That's what I was thinking. Like, yeah, these levels might just be one shots.
There's
Bang,
like,
there we go.
Yeah,
Yeah, there is.
Because
Cool.
then he jumps
Yeah,
over.
we're good.
Yeah.
Sweet.
I've started my run. You look out.
Oh my god, dude, that was clutch.
Yeah, that's always the roughest shit when I was
Oh,
a
and
kid.
you missed the end.
Yeah, the
Oh,
end's
fuck, I
that's a
died.
tricky
Oh, and you
one.
missed the life.
Yeah, no, I never think about lives, and then you get to later in the game,
Then
and you're
you
like,
need
oh
'em.
shit.
You're like, wait.
Then it's real important.
So, interesting fact I found. To get ready for this game, Rare studied real gorillas at the zoo. Unfortunately,
Oh,
it
did you
turns
see
out
that?
real gorillas.
Skillful, avoiding the DK barrel.
Oh,
That sounds like a
gorillas mostly
guy.
sit around eating bananas as opposed to cartwheeling, platforming, and riding rhinoceroses. So the research wasn't helpful.
I bet. There we go.
I mean, they would have gotten a very accurate depiction of Donkey Kong seeing his.
I want to hear,
banana
did they
shot.
like try and force a suit tie onto a gorilla?
Oh,
and then,
God, you would love if they did.
and like some dude got his like arm ripped out of his shoulder. 'Cause-
Fucking Tiger King.
yeah, Tiger King basically, but with gorillas.
Yeah.
Again, with the good barrel dodge.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a solid idea overall.
Oh, hang on. A fact for Luke. You may not know this one.
Yeah, got the end.
Ooh.
But there is a character who teaches, who essentially like, he has spots where I think he gives you hints, but they're not really hints.
Are you talking about
his,
Cranky Kong?
His name is Cranky Kong,
Yes.
and Cranky Kong is the original Donkey Kong.
So you're familiar with the arcade machine, Mario running up the pylons?
Yeah.
Jumpman.
So from Jumpman.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
Jumpman's nemesis is Cranky Kong.
No.
So they have made
Wow.
what
Is this? Is this ever evidenced in canon?
yeah,
I think it's in the instruction manual.
it's it is in the manual for this game.
Nice.
So this is actually Donkey Kong Jr. all grown up.
Amazing.
But actually, just to add on to that, speaking of Donkey Kong Jr., Donkey Kong Jr., the name was initially in this game.
Oh no! Yes, I have.
Diddy
heard of this.
Kong was originally supposed to be Donkey Kong Jr., but Rare gave him too much. They gave him too much cool 90s baseball cap wearing tood, so Nintendo insisted they change his name. Rare proposed various awful names for Diddy Kong, such as Diet DK, DK Light,
My Diet DK.
Diet DK.
Titchy Kong, and
Oh,
the one that almost stuck, Dinky Kong.
Dinky. Yeah.
Junior.
yeah.
I actually prefer Dinky Kong.
Dinky Kong.
That's so 90s.
That's what I'm going to call him as a derogatory term. Because
You can't do that. You can't.
I love Donkey Kong so much.
That's their word.
Dinky ass.
Only
motherfucker.
gorillas can call him Dinky.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I
I'm trying to
used
play with the I'm trying to play with the Joy-Cons. I'm only on 1 life and I'm on the 2nd level.
Oh
my
Dinky
God.
Kong.
Oh,
Preach.
Twinkie.
Preach.
I missed that.
Thank
that
you,
secret.
Donkey.
When I was a kid, I loved the design of Donkey Kong so much that I would always just get Diddy Kong and switch to him so that he was in front, so that whenever he got killed, Donkey Kong was always safe.
The one to carry.
Yeah. But then with my stupid little like child brain, it just meant that I ended up playing like the entire game through as Diddy Kong and never actually getting to play as Donkey Kong.
But Donkey was never hurt.
He was never hurt. He was always on
Thank
screen.
goodness.
I was so taken with like Donkey Kong designs. I remember being really disappointed the first time I ever played Mario Kart on Super Nintendo because he didn't look how he did in Donkey Kong Country. Oh no!
Oh, right. Yeah.
And also so many 64 games where he looks like absolute ass, like in Smash Brothers and Mario Party, where he's just like a big fucking brown rectangle, and I'm like, oh god, this is so ugly.
The
And I remember
polygon
like
visuals.
seeing good polygon Donkey Kong in Donkey Kong 64, and I was like, look, you can actually make out like the little quaff.
You can
and
make it with Donkey Kong.
like his mouth actually has the mouth thing, not just the fucking gross thing that he has in Smash, where he's like a diamond for a head, and they just paint the bottom half of the diamond pink, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh man, here's a fun one. So
Yeah, features.
Rare designed his red tie, but it wasn't Rare that designed Donkey Kong.
Ah.
The Donkey Kong you're looking at for Donkey Kong Country was designed by Shigeru Miyamoto himself.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wow.
So for years, some crusty old school Nintendo fans turned their noses up at the new hit version of Donkey Kong seen in the Donkey Kong Country games. This was mostly based on the false assumption that the new version of DK was the sole creation of Rare. But the developers had taken to Miyamoto, and he was the one who created this. All Rare did was give him the red tie.
Yeah, that's awesome. It makes it even sort of more ironic that then Miyamoto turned out to like really have a dislike for Donkey Kong Country because of how well it performed compared to Yoshi's Island, and that sort of art style that it had.
Yeah. In fact, it has him quoted right here. So he's
Right here.
Miyamoto.
When did I pick up Diddy
Wow,
Kong?
on stream?
Right here in chat.
Hello, Miyamoto. Hello?
John.
Hi guys, it's me, Miyamoto.
Oh my god. Your English is so good. Oh, 99 bananas.
So he said, and I quote, Donkey Kong Country proves that players will put up with the mediocre gameplay as long as the art is good.
Got 'em, boys.
I know, right?
Wow. Rude boys.
And it's like, yeah, Yoshi's Island is a beautiful game that, fair enough if he was annoyed that it didn't get, like, the praise he felt it deserved. I fucking love Donkey Kong Country.
That's the thing,
love
though,
both.
is that, like his frustration was his big success. Nintendo higher-ups wanted all major Nintendo games to use the Rare style visuals, and Miyamoto chaffed at being told what to do by the suits. So in an epic passive-aggressive move, he produced Yoshi's Island, a game featuring graphics that looked like they were drawn with crayons. Interestingly, the opening to Yoshi's Island does feature a 3D rendered Yoshi, perhaps a relic on an earlier Rare style version of the game.
Wow.
That's cool.
I just love the idea of the developers being in there, being like, "Cool, let's get these scans in. We've made these 3D images. Let's scan them in." The Miyamoto just kicks the door down.
He just pulls out.
It's just like,
Fucking Stone
Fuck
Cold
this.
Steve Austin.
"This is what we're doing."
Because, yeah, I could understand that would suck if they're like, Nintendo was just like, make every game like Donkey Kong Country now.
Yeah.
That would just be like, so poo. So, I'll point it out when I come up to it. When I was a kid, there was a part of this level I just couldn't make a jump of, ever, and I would always fall and die.
Oh, you can get Ruenge.
And that's why I have such good memories of these two first worlds, because I would just replay these worlds over and over again. Because I never had a Super Nintendo as a kid. I would go over to a friend's place down the road, a neighbor, and play it. Okay, so I got past there. It might have been this one, because it was like, oh, here's a gap, and then here's a bigger gap that's like higher up on the other side. Unless there's a slightly larger gap coming up.
I think there's a larger one that comes up.
Yeah, I think it might be the larger one after that.
Yeah, with being a kid and not really knowing about momentum or.
Yeah, well, I thought much later, I thought it was coming back to it. I was like, oh, I was a dumb kid. I probably wasn't holding down run.
I was going to say, this part, or just before this part, is where, like, the 101...
I think it was this jump here.
Is.
The what, sorry? The 100...
The 101% secret is. There's a thing
Probably.
roundabouts there where you can jump over it. And, like, you've got to, like, store a jump and then use a tire or some shit. Then you
and get up on
and
above. Yeah. And there's a, is it the emu? Is in this level?
Yeah.
So this was the jump that I could never make.
Okay.
And it's just a jump. Like, I think you can make it if you're not running as well. Oh, God damn it. What am I doing with this fucking...
Yeah, well, you're hard
bitch.
playing, right? Do you want to
That
try
that vulture is going ham on those damn seeds.
What was that, Luke? Sorry?
Ute,
While I'm hard...
Ute. We're doing hard play. Do you want to go back to it? See if you can do it without running?
Oh, God. No. What have you done, Luke? You son of a bitch. You tricked me.
So, you know these funny-looking anthropomorphic crocodiles that are constantly on the screen? The Kremlings, as they're called, they were originally going to be the stars of their own game.
Ooh.
Oh,
So
dude, they're like
they
the
were-
rabbits of Rareware.
They were
They got
originally
dunked on,
part
dude.
of a completely separate game, but Rare cancelled that game and reused the Kremlings for DK Country when they realized the characters fit nicely into the DK universe. So my question then is, were the Kremlings created before K?
Oh, maybe not.
I
Maybe you
could
can't
see, I could see them riffing off like Battletoads.
Yeah. It's got a bit of that vibe to it, doesn't it?
Battletoads is available for pre-order in the Xbox Game Store, by the way.
Hype.
Really?
Is it?
Yeah.
Has that been
Battletoads
available
is
for pre-order for a while, or just...
I think it only
Just
dropped
recently.
a couple days ago.
oh,
Would have
wow.
been Friday.
'cause
I reckon it would have been Friday.
That's crazy, because everyone was like, where was it in the...
I was listening to one of my favorite podcasts, the Kind of Funny Games
Oh, yeah, those guys.
Kind of Funny Games Daily podcast, where they were going over the news with Major Nelson himself. And they were talking about a lot about Halo, which we won't talk about.
So,
But they brought up that Battletoads is up for pre-order now.
Yeah, because they
Which
showed it
I'm
off at an
upset
E3 like a year ago or so. and then it just went quiet. They haven't shown it off since.
It is going to be on the Xbox Game Pass.
Oh no, I missed the key.
Right. And this
Everything Microsoft is on the Game Pass.
Oh, it's actually out August 20.
Oh,
Okay.
jeez.
And this is
coming.
is it a 1-for-1 of the original? Is it
No, it's a
remaster?
new game, I think.
New game
not a
altogether.
remake.
New Game Plus, dude.
It's just a brand new Battletoads title.
Wow.
What else were they talking about? Oh, and Halo Infinite is going to also be
The multiplayer is free.
on the Game Pass. Now that was an IGN news article, but in talking to Major Nelson, even though he's just like, first up, I only deal with the console and like Game Pass crap, so he doesn't know anything about what's going on with 343 doing this. But he hasn't heard from in his sources that the multiplayer is going to be free to play.
Oh no! No, we're good. We're just gonna die. We're not gonna beat the levelers. I don't want that little Diddy Kong head.
I would be
map.
keen on seeing the multiplayer be free to play, just because that will really help boost people jumping on the Game Pass.
Yeah, totally. Well, no, not jumping on Game Pass. You are you're getting confused.
No. What I mean by that is
From
like, so they'll play
multiplayer,
the
and then they'll
multiplayer
go,
and
"Oh,
just
yeah,
be
I
like,
wanna
okay,
jump on
let's
Game
check
Pass
out the
from there."
campaign.
Yeah.
And it's Halo. They've definitely gonna have like you'll unlock armor stuff with playing legendary and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
We're
So
both dead.
it'll ask people you'll grab the campaign, play on legendary to unlock like the rare armor that you can play in multiplayer.
Yeah, because just every first-party Microsoft game is Game Pass now.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Oh, and like they were talking about how a lot of the developers are at a loss for doing it, but it is such a big thing that Microsoft has pulled, because then when you stop and think about like how much people pay per month for a Game Pass,
Was it 15 AU?
I think so.
Mm.
Over the years of keeping it on.
Yeah.
The developers will make back their money and then slowly make a profit on it. It's a long-term burn.
Yeah.
For the first party guys, all the third parties, they get like a subsidy or whatever. Like
We'll give you this amount.
we'll
just
give
let's
you
put it
like
on
this
Game
many
Pass.
100,000 sales
Yeah.
to put it on Game Pass, sort of thing.
Okay.
Which, dude, if I was an indie developer, I'd be like, fuck yeah, the more people that play this game, the better.
Totally, that's what the indie developers say. That is like massive for getting it out there. Like with stuff like Ori and stuff, and then when the sequel comes out, people just know it because it's that game from Game Pass.
Yeah. And the fact that you can have your Game Pass on both the Xbox and PC.
Yeah, and they're doing a new Game Pass subscription now where you can do just PC. So Ultimate was rolled the PC and the Xbox Game Pass together.
Okay.
You can now just go Game Pass for PC. So you don't have to pay like the $25 a month to get PC access. You can just pay $15 and get it for PC and not Xbox.
Now there are certain privileges with Ultimate though, I believe. Like Grounded is available, I believe, only for Ultimate passes.
Is it? I don't know. I've got it on PC and I don't have an Ultimate.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's wonderful. Oh, that's great news.
What would be great is if the game didn't crash in the main menu before I can start a game.
Okay, that's not so great.
I booted it up and there was no audio at all. I
Right.
was like, oh, this is weird. This is so fucked. What I'll do is I'll restart my computer. Game audio is fine. And then it just keeps crashing in the menu before I can even, launch.
NMS has reported a sales increase because of the Game Pass. Yeah, that makes sense. Like over time, like it's all adds up, man. It's such a good idea, and I'm all for that kind of like for the big the big companies to have this kind of a system.
I probably
And if you
wouldn't-
think
wouldn't
about the
be
value
giving-
proposition is nuts. Even if it's only Microsoft's first party stuff, it's like,
Yeah.
okay, so do you want to buy a PS5 or an Xbox Series X? Okay, I'm going to buy a Series X. Like, we don't know what they're going to cost yet because they just don't want to fucking get out of here.
They're
a win
waiting
for everyone.
It's
middleman.
a move.
It's a game
you gotta
of,
make the first move.
Yeah, it's a game of chicken. Microsoft wants to be able to be in the position for the first time in like forever to be able to announce afterwards and not have to make the first move.
Oh,
Yeah.
true.
Because historically they've always had their E3 conference before Sony, so they would always be releasing the price for it before Sony does, and then Sony's able to like
capitalize and
and
always
like drop it by 50, or like match it or whatever. I think it was, what was it, in the case of in the US the PS4 was $50 cheaper than the Xbox One. In Australia I think it turned out to be the same price. Damn it.
Yeah. Look, I'm getting ready to be like $800 consoles.
Like the specs that they've got is fucking ridiculous. To be like a GPU that's like almost equivalent to a 2080 Ti in that machine.
Yeah.
If you just go and buy the teraflops thing, is like, fuck. You're talking like
I fucking love that word.
the console.
Teraflops.
Holy folds. If we go and buy the holy folds, yeah.
Well, excuse me.
You're talking about a gaming PC that would have to, like, you'd have to spend like $3,000 to build, Australian dollars wise, to like match it. So it's a good proposition for that. But say like day one, it's like, oh, do you want to buy this? Say they're like really expensive and it's like $600 for both of them, and they're the same price. It's like, do you want to pay $600? Damn it, but that was an auto one.
Damn it.
$600 for the Sony one, or $600 plus Halo for free with the Xbox One, the Series X, because they'll probably chuck in like a 6-month free Game Pass with the Series X
like,
to start with.
But even still, like, I mean, you can get the Game Pass, like, it's what, a 7-day trial at the moment for $1.
A month trial for $1.
A month trial for $1. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Would you buy that for $1?
I'd buy that for $1.
I'd fucking oath.
Go check out our episode of Rose Tinted Review, where we review RoboCop. Plug.
Wait.
Do the command. There you go.
Looking through
Ryan
chat real quick.
B45.
Yeah. You read it, guy.
It's already gone too far up for me.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, if they made an action figure of you, what 3 add-on accessories would come included? For me, it would be a controller, a spatula, and probably chicken crimpies.
Oh, obviously crimpies.
Yeah.
For me, no. A sword. Probably like a Switch or some sort of handheld gaming thing in my pocket.
Yeah.
And a motorcycle.
Oh, true.
Fucking like
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm the big expensive action figure.
Yeah, you're the premium. The premium.
Collector's edition.
I'm the one that's constantly restocked on quick sale.
Yeah.
I'm also an amiibo.
Just an amiibo. It's like no accessories.
Yeah. Can use in Smash.
Oh no.
I'd have a guitar, a gallon of milk, and a hair comb.
Oh, dude. We'd share
I was
the
gonna
milk, that's for
Guy,
sure.
I was gonna say Guy would be milk, ham, and he's an amiibo.
No, I'd have a big ham, I'd have milk, and I'd have a fucking double barrel shotgun.
A ham? That's weird. Why would it be a ham? That doesn't sound like you at all, Guy.
Yeah, right.
Follow-up question. An action button.
This forced memory. Yeah, I do judo chops.
Yeah, mine would be a judo chop, but it would be like the sword swing. But I would be on the motorbike, like swinging the sword at the zombies.
My button would be like just bend over so I can get that hyper twerk going.
the dummy thick twerking action.
Yeah, you're recalled because you catch on fucking fire.
I would I don't know what my action button would be. I know what Guy's action button would do.
What? Master?
It's Uno! You have Uno!
Nicely
Well,
done.
screening that, yeah.
It's a bloody pull string, like Woody, but it just says Uno.
Fun fact about the Game Pass. One PAX. Oh, this was a PAX like 2 years ago. They were handing out 30-day trial cards at PAX Australia for the Game Pass, and they didn't set them up properly, or they did, and this was a big bad move. But the Game Pass is stacked.
They stacked. Oh.
Oh no, sweetie, no.
So you people just like repeat.
What do you mean, you people?
Where's this fucking? Get this Diddy Kong out of here.
Gamers.
Yeah, there was. I recall. Three Kings did a promotion where if you purchased $300 worth of clothing, pork. That they give you a $300 voucher or something like that. Except you could purchase $300 of clothing with that voucher and get another voucher. Real IRL infinite money glitch.
That's awesome. Well, there's a I think it's like on TLC or something over in America. I saw a friend posted on a Facebook video of it, and there's like Extreme Couponers is a TV show on TLC.
Oh, dude,
and it shows all the women.
Clippers.
They've got like this lady had like so many. She had this fucking huge, thick like book full of all this crap, and she's like, all right, they've got this deal on and this deal on and this deal on and this deal on, and so she's like, we it wouldn't work in Australia because none of those sorts of like multi-buys and stuff like stack at Coles and Woolies the same way.
There is the only thing that does stack in Australia is your Flybys and your Woolworths rewards card. Yeah. Because you can change those to your frequent flyers. And those are what stacks. So like my everyday rewards card, every now and then Woolworths will send an email saying this is a special one for you to activate. And that shit stacks. And so I just have a whole bunch of different things stacking to add to my points. Go out to the shops, spend maybe $100, and I'd end up with like 2,000 frequent flyer points.
Yeah. But yeah, this lady, she got like, it was like $3 or $4 grand worth of groceries for nothing. Like it literally worked out to be like negative 19 cents.
Jesus.
And she's like doing the math as she's going. She's like running around. She knows like everything she needs to get. It is fucking crazy. She had so many shopping trolleys full of stuff. And then she's just got like all of them printed out as barcodes, and so the checkout lady's just like boop, 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 boop. And you can just see, so she scans like everything food item first, and then you've got like the big thing on the screen with like the total cost, and then they're scanning the barcodes of the coupons, and you can just see the total amount like dropping and dropping and dropping. And then she realizes like partway in, she's like, oh shit, I've over guessed this and we're gonna come in way under. She's like, gets her like little like 9-year-old kid to be like, go quickly grab a bunch more of this and that and this from the meat section. And so she comes running back with like another like 10 packs of like fucking steaks and stuff, adding it to it. And then it still ends up being like, negative 19 cents.
Wow. So do they, at negative 19 cents...
I don't know if it's like a rounded up or whether they have to actually give her 19 cents as change.
Yeah, like you get paid
or whether that's maybe the one...
there has to be a caveat, like we're not going
That's the one thing that doesn't, like, they all the discounts stack, but their policy is like, we don't give... Oh shit, I forgot this guy chases me. We don't give refunds to, like...
criminals.
Yeah, yeah. We don't give change out from a discount.
The negative would go into the GST that you have to pay.
Oh yeah, that's true. They have to fucking pay GST on top of everything. It's so stupid.
Because we're smart and we just
include it.
Prices.
Just include it. Australians are smart.
Yeah.
Also have money that's really easy that's really hard to counterfeit.
Ryan asked his last question, by the way, about you have a voice button. What's your phrase? I'll answer this on behalf of everyone.
Well, we already did that one for
guys is you have Uno. Michael's is plug. Luke's is hey cuties.
Yeah, 100%. What are you thinking?
Mine is actually
Luke. Why are you posting links?
Yeah, sorry, I posted a link to Rose Tinted Review.
They don't work.
And your Nightbot wiped me.
Yeah.
See, Luke, this is why
he's new. Sorry. Are you trying to link the RoboCop episode?
I was trying to plug Rose to the review, and your
There's a command for that, Luke.
channel Yes, well, I wanted to
Personalize.
be the special one.
I'm the special one.
Oh, bonus voice pack for a different figure. Guess that character.
Wow!
Oh, it's Luke drinking beverages. With the boys.
I can't
Doing
believe
a
it.
big sip of that milk.
Guess it's probably
Oh,
good to
really?
save at least once.
Yeah, probably a good idea to say.
Boom.
The measure of a man's success is how many memes can we make of them. Adam saying the Batman episode is so good. Have to agree. You guys
Thank you
doing
very
the
much.
Batman episode? That one was. I enjoyed that one. I really also enjoyed the BioShock one.
Thank you. I
that was
put
a
a lot of
good
effort into
discussion.
that one. I was like, okay, this is. I like came into that one with like notes for Connor. I was like, this is the script. This is how. This is when this audio thing. Because like sometimes we pick the audio stuff beforehand. Sometimes we're just like, oh yeah, I'll figure it out later
Yeah.
when it's appropriate. And that one, I was like, all right, everything was planned pretty much. No, I don't like him. He's weird. He's got little
The
feet.
ostrich.
Yeah, he always misses these little bastards.
The claptrap.
No!
Oh, what have you done?
I wasn't running.
Oh, there you go. You're fine.
Boosh! Suck it. Lanky Kong, why?
Lanky, no, dude. That's not lanky. That's like
No, that's a
flagship
ranky.
cousin. That's the
That's
inbred
That's
cousin.
Janky Kong.
Oh, I haven't given one in a while. Here's another Donkey Kong Country fact.
Yeah.
Donkey Kong Country is the best-selling non-bundled 16-bit game of all time.
Ooh,
Donkey
that's
Kong
awesome.
Country sold around 9 million copies, which gives you a good idea of how much the video game industry has grown over the past 2 decades. These days, AAA games have to sell nearly 9 million just to break even.
Wow.
Wowee.
I'm one
there's-
off the second boss. I'm catching up.
Yeah, I wouldn't have picked DKC one as the individual largest selling.
No, but that's awesome.
16-bit game. I would have thought for sure that would go to Super Mario World.
Now, there's also a special Donkey Kong Country
Deliverance
cartridge
Kong.
that is worth a lot of money. Since Donkey
Oh.
Kong Country was such a popular game, it isn't worth much on the trading market today. That is, unless you own the Donkey Kong Country competition cartridge. This was a special version of DK Country intended for use in gaming competitions. It included a score counter, but only allowed you to play for 5 minutes before rebooting. Only 2,500 copies were sold and printed, and they now
Secret
go
game,
for
dude.
upwards of $1,000.
Nice. So not quite stadium events, but a similar.
That would
It's
have
always
been
that thing.
That honestly would have been created for the Nintendo World Championships.
Yeah. It's awesome when they do that shit. Like Nintendo always had that cool stuff that was like exclusive.
Exclusive
Shit.
hardware.
I
it's like-
remember I was at High Point or something like that as a kid, and there was a Nintendo Pokemon tournament thing going on. I mean, they had a dude dressed up as Professor Oak, and he like literally looked like he was made out of plastic
The
because
dude.
of like the makeup they put on him or something to make him look like an anime
Wow.
character.
You go to give him a high five, he moves his hand. You were close.
No, he goes to give you a high five and he
Oh,
tells
no.
you there's a time and place for that.
I think
It's like conducting a fucking tournament. Like, please.
they had a heap of Game Boys and Super Nintendos like set up. It was like near the food court or something. They had them set up to play, but it was one of those events where you could bring your Pokemon cartridge and they would like plug it into the Super Game Boy and give you the rare Pokemon.
Yeah, I got that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Our Raisin Lucas was mentioning recently about going to Airport West, Westfield for Celebi, which I did the same thing of. I brought all of my games, so you just get like 3 copies of Celebi. Just-
I remember them
I
doing
got
it
one.
at
Manifest.
EB at the local one at Sunbury when I was still living like in the Macedon Ranges, and the manager was like a total boss, and we would just like hang out with him and like talk shit for ages. And they would when they did it then in the DS era, they would have like a DS, like a old like first gen one that was like the big chunky one because the battery was so good, and they would just like chuck it out the back room and it would street pass people the Pokemons and the exclusive demos. And they were just like, yeah, the Gen 1 DS is just like the battery is fucking king.
I know that there's a DS out there that was given to competitors in the Pokemon World Championships.
Yeah, there's all they've been doing those for ages, the Game Boys and Game Boy Advances and DSs and stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was just like,
there's
that
some
stuff's
collectors
really
and stuff
cool.
like that that I've seen. There was maybe like an IGN video, he had a bunch that were from there, but like many people don't want to sell their exclusive consoles
that stuff's like
as the
dude.
Nintendo World Championships.
It's like gold medals.
That stuff really has affected the history of Pokemon as well, like in competitive.
They still do it Nintendo with other shit as well. Damn it. I fucking love Splatoon, and I was talking to this kid that's that is in my department, and he's like, oh, this was like last year or something, and he was like, oh yeah, my mate won this tournament, and so now he's at E3. He's like, oh, he's going to some tournament for Splatoon in America somewhere, and I was like, wait, did he like win the Australian Splatoon tournament to go to the international Splatoon tournament at E3? And he's like, yeah, I think that was it. And I was like, what? Because for the last like 2, 3, or 4 years, they've run Splatoon 2 tournaments where they do one in Australia, New Zealand region, one in Japan region, one in
last one
America, America, Canada, like North America, and I think a China region as well. And so so one team wins that and all go to the tournament at E3. But the winners of the Australian Splatoon tournament got a Switch Pro controller, but the coloured like grips at the bottom, instead of it being like a pink and green Splatoon one, they're golden.
Yeah.
And it's fucking cool. And I'm like, dude, I'm like, you need to hit me up with that guy's that guy's
I need to know his
Facebook so I can message him about I want to buy this. Dude,
Damn,
I'm getting low in lives.
That one pearl is Jackie.
Dude.
Fucking these pearls, man. Clam City.
Adam,
How you doing,
Deliverance
guy?
I am still reeling.
What was that? Sorry?
Deliverance Kong.
Yeah, Deliverance
Adam,
Kong.
like still has me reeling.
Yeah,
That's
man.
a masterstroke. Thank you.
It does. He's got that.
I'm going to be thinking about that all night.
Just refresh the browser.
I don't want to.
Oh, dude. No measuring up.
Just because you're on the underwater level, it has it's reminded me of this fact I'm looking at.
Underwater levels.
He's stored in the Kong.
Soundtrack to the underwater level, Aquatic Ambience, was a pain in the ass. Aquatic Ambience, the tune that
just
plays
like the
during
levels.
Donkey Kong Country's underwater sections, has become one of the title's most beloved and recognizable tracks. Fact, that I agree with that.
Yeah.
It almost didn't make the game though, as it pushed the SNES's audio capabilities to the limit and gobbled up a large portion of the system's RAM. It ended up taking the Donkey Kong Country composer David Weiss over 5 weeks to get the song working perfectly.
Wow.
Shit, man.
Wow. Yeah, David Weiss is amazing.
Man is a genius. It was such a good track.
Dude, the soundtrack for like DK Country Returns and Tropical Freeze that he like returned to do, it's fucking great. Maybe like the best in the series. Oh, you bastard! You probably turned yellow quicker. Got the timing wrong. Here's another fun fact about water levels. There is in fact no good water levels in any games.
That's true, actually.
Wow.
I wholeheartely agree.
Fun fact. It's like the only saving grace in
Fuck the Ninja
DK
Turtles.
is the good sound.
The music,
while you play.
Even Sticker Brush Symphony, the aerial, like the levels where you play as Squawks in DKC2. The theme for that was built to be an underwater level, and it was patched last second into.
I can see that one.
Eat a dick. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
That was the last hit.
Yeah.
So I forgot.
You fallen to the blunder.
Talking about my
The
DK
freaking blunder.
history, I jumped straight to the N64. So only ever played Donkey Kong 1 like on the physical console, and then when I was in like high school, discovered emulators, and I was like, oh my god, I haven't played this game in forever. Thank God. I've been wanting to like have some version of it, and then I saved up and got a SNES and bought the cartridge as well. But playing Donkey Kong Country 2 and 3 on the SNES emulator, I dislike the fact that there's no Donkey Kong in it so hard that it makes me hate the game. I just can't enjoy it. There's also things like I feel like the pirate motif is like too overdone. Like the entire game is pirate themed.
Yeah.
And I like the variety of levels that you get in the other DKs.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh
for
yeah,
sure.
definitely the entire game is pirate themed.
Yeah, so like it's normally like the general consensus of everyone saying like DK2 is the best one, and it's just like there's no gorilla in it. I don't like it. I liked DK3 better because there was at least
Donkey Kong?
Because at least
where's the Donkey
gorilla.
Kong?
There was a new Donkey Kong Jr.
Yeah, he's got a cute little
Little feety pajamas.
cute little onesie where his feet
Kong.
are too like they don't fit in the thing.
Yeah, in the sock. Yeah,
And they're all just like socks flappy behind him. It's very cute.
Thankfully, he
know.
fucking died.
I don't know the merit to this fact, but apparently they based Donkey Kong's run off a horse, not a gorilla.
That's awesome. All right, where are you?
Can we verify? Okay,
Dead.
how well do horses run on ice? We can verify this.
I'd love if that was the reference
Yeah,
footage they had.
someone fucking inject a horse with ice. See how it
Oh
runs.
god! Come on!
Oh
come on,
wow!
come on,
I
come
can't
on.
believe it's Ballarat.
No whammy.
Oh!
Oh,
No!
Oh, we got it! We got it! We got it, ladies and germs.
I figured I don't really like these mini games, but we need some lives.
I
So
love
yeah, dude.
otherwise, we're not going to get through the rest of it. So
We're getting
That pearl took a lot.
yeah, that pearl took like
that
10
pearl
lives,
was
man.
devastating.
I was considering going back and like loading because we just saved.
Yeah.
But I was like, I don't want to redo it again.
Hard mode, baby.
Yeah, we'll suffer through it later.
Look at this mad bank.
Yeah, I don't know. Nah, we're not going to get 500, but that's 4 lives. Not too shabby.
Can you remember the name of the rhino?
Is it
Rambo.
Rambi?
Rambo?
Rambi.
Rambi?
Rambi.
Rambo.
Yeah, Rambi.
Yeah.
I forget most of the other ones. On Guard is the
Rambi,
The
Bambi,
swordfish.
Motor.
Swordfish.
Walks the parrot.
Squawks, yep. The frog and the what do you call it? Damn it. The frog and the bloody ostrich are the ones I always forget.
So,
And Rattle? Is it Rattle, the snake?
Rattles.
Yeah, in the
Yeah.
later ones. I don't think there's any snakes
so
in this one.
the
Nah.
animal friends are called. You have Rambi the rhino, Espresso the ostrich,
Ah.
On Guard the swordfish, Winky the frog,
Yeah.
Squawks the parrot, and then for DK Country 2, Ratley the rattlesnake,
Bradley.
Squitter the spider. That could easily be a.
Squitter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Glimmer the anglerfish, Clapper the seal, and then another different bird called Quarks.
Yes. Yes, Black Squawks.
Donkey Kong Country 3 only had 2 that were Ellie the elephant and Parry the parallel bird.
And they weren't even
Oh, yeah,
they were
Parry.
you were technically getting transformed into that animal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You weren't riding it.
Yeah.
Because you know
Now-
you could be playing as a child and the child doesn't have a license, so
Yeah, that's why. That was the thought process behind that. Oh no!
Donkey Kong Country 64 or Donkey Kong 64, sorry, only had one animal friend get reintroduced that was just called Lightfish,
Ah.
where Donkey Kong Jungle Beat introduced Hoofer, Flurl, Orko, and Helibird.
Yeah, I don't know any of.
Helibird, have Helibird.
Now,
have
Jungle Beat was the one where you had the barrel
Bongos.
cannons.
Yeah.
And that was so does bongos, right?
Yeah, I have those said bongos
Oh nice. Damn it.
out with my keyboard at the moment.
Yeah.
The that game, it feels so like cheap compared to other Donkey Kong games.
How does Diddy Kong Racing Hold up.
I don't know. I didn't play heaps of it as a kid. I only played it a few times.
I completed that game. That was a
Masterpiece.
I prefer Mario Kart still, but Diddy Kong was where you could have boats, planes, hovercrafts, and carts.
Yeah.
And so to see Mario Kart take that and go, okay, well, we can add it to be work underwater, and we can add gliders so that people can fly and shit. Like to see that
several times later.
Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Man, that was a really bad roll.
Yeah, like just every single
that
time
was just
he was blocking
you the whole way. Yeah.
I was sure like I'd waited long
nothing you
enough
could've
that it was
done.
like, oh, we'll get it eventually. Like at this
Yeah,
point
that
now.
was
Get back here, Diddy Kong. You need to
horrible.
die. Oh no. No.
And then, so after Donkey Kong Jungle Beat, there wasn't any new animal friends until Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze, with the introduction of Torques, which is short for Tomahawks.
What? That's not a real thing.
I played Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze recently, and I don't recall this.
Torques isn't like an animal that you can
Eat.
like ride or anything like that. The best way to Torques is a tutorial. Like he gives like hints and stuff.
Right. I haven't played Tropical Freeze. Looks sick.
Tropical
though.
Freeze
so
is
good.
such a good game.
I played Returns and that was wonderful.
It's
I
better
like
than
the-
Returns.
I was shocked with how good that was.
It's better than
Funky
Returns, but I like a lot of the level settings a bit more than DK Tropical Freeze. Like
Yeah.
Tropical Freeze, I really like the first couple of worlds, and then the last few worlds where it gets to like the fruit juice land and stuff. I didn't like those ones as much as some of the really atmospheric, like beach typhoony tidal wave levels of tropical of Returns.
Yeah.
Get out of here, Diddy.
So Torques is in the shop in Tropical Freeze.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
When the player exits the shop as Funky Kong, Torques will sometimes say, "Give him the old banana slammer, dude."
Oh, dude! Banana slammer!
Which leads to another fun fact. There was a terrible, rarely seen in America Donkey Kong
Yeah,
Country
terrible.
cartoon.
It was not terrible.
Yeah.
During the mid-90s, there was a pretty awful CGI Donkey Kong Country cartoon in which DK had a very sassy voice, and everyone was constantly breaking into song.
Yeah,
Only
DK
aired
was
very
like,
briefly in
yeah,
America.
black singer.
But it aired for years up in Canada due to being produced up there. It was also a big hit in Japan.
Wow.
Dude, it was fucking fantastic. That was on Fox Kids so much. Oh my god.
The quintessential Guy Clark.
Oh, dude, I fucking love that show. Holy shit. He had the, like, most fucking well-designed asshole.
Jeez, you're getting some real janky rolls on those barrels.
yeah.
Thinking back to that cartridge about the competitive
Finally.
Donkey Kong Country, idea for Rose Tinted review.
Mhm.
Have you seen The Wizard?
I haven't seen
one-
The Wizard. I've been meaning to watch that for so long.
Is it The Wizard or The Wiz?
Roof.
Oh, it might be The Wiz. I can't remember.
No, it was called The Wizard.
The Wiz is something different.
The Wizard was
Is it like a Michael Jackson movie thing?
no, that's The Wiz. The Wiz was the
Oh, yeah.
colored
that's what I meant.
casting Wizard of Oz with the
that's
amazing
right.
song of "It's a Brand New Day," which was
Those
really
bands.
strange. It was so The Wizard. We had Fred Savage, Christian Slater, Jenny Lewis, Bow Bridges, Luke Edwards, and also had Tobey Maguire's film debut.
Oh, no way.
Oh.
The film follows 3 children as they make their way across country to travel to California to compete in the Nintendo World Championships. That movie
Damn it.
fun fact,
Why did I pick that up?
was how they announced Super Mario Brothers 3.
Yeah. It was like a glorified commercial for it. And made the
Right.
Power Glove out to be this really sick-looking thing. Oh, no.
It is this
I was going to say, I don't know what you're talking about. The Power Glove is a sick thing.
It's very sick. They made out that it was like an incredible gameplay advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, 90-minute Power Glove advert.
Yeah.
It's so bad.
Wow.
Definitely needs to go on the Roast Dinner review. Like,
Hacker man.
100%.
I just want to hear yours and
What am I
Connor's
doing?
thoughts on it.
What am I doing? No.
Oh no, you've doomed yourself. What didn't he do?
What a waste of a life. Oh shit, that was my last life. Or is this last life?
This is
last life. Woo. We're only like not halfway in.
Oh. Is there somewhere you can grind for lives?
I guess.
As
Yes, in theory, you
unsatisfying
can.
as that is.
Did you know that next year the Donkey Kong series is 40 years old?
Jesus Christ.
Wow. That's crazy.
With the first arcade Donkey Kong hitting in 1981. That's crazy, man.
Oh, I have platforming.
Boom, boom,
Oh,
boom.
one health,
There we go. One life.
one life.
We're
I have
doing it.
platforming. Oh, good grief. Blind jumps, no.
Yeah, it's that's
Blind
what this
jumps.
shit is. It's the blindest of jumps.
Yeah.
Oh, they're not too blind because the bananas.
Oh wait,
I
I can't. No, because enemies jump out.
Yeah,
And fuck
it's
you
like it's suggestive.
Oh.
Yeah, that's right, TV Go Club.
Come on, where are you going? Kill me.
Oh,
There we go. It's fine. How you doing over there,
Oh,
guy?
God, yes.
Where'd you get up to?
I'm like back on the second boss because like the nunchucks, or whatever the fuck they're called, the Joy-Cons, they
Joy-Cons.
don't work well with sweat and trying to put your fucking thumb across the right stick to access the jump button. It is not designed for gameplay. It's designed for display, and that's it.
Shit.
So one that is, I guess, more of a known fact these days, just because of Super Mario Odyssey, but the original princess that Jumpman was trying to save in the Donkey Kong game was Pauline.
Mhm.
Not Peach.
Uh,
Not even
and-
Rosalina.
Pauline
Oh,
is
Uma.
the mayor of New Donk City in Mario Odyssey.
oh no!
Look at that fall.
Fuck.
Just to
Dude,
infinity.
you got your
Oh.
you hit your nanas.
Dude, you're at last life.
Yeah. I was at last life before, but then we got
Just,
You
one.
got bananas.
You never see
Yeah, that was a look
Oh,
at
don't
that sad,
please,
sad game over screen. And the
Game
music as
over,
well.
yeah.
Biggest fall of shame. God damn it.
Such a short fall of shame.